Okay, on to the B section. B1 is the gingham. Cut off some of this raggedy stuff. Alright, here's B1. We gotta go face down. How many times I have forgotten that. Okay, well, we forgot our glue. Let me get a little bit of glue on it. Alright, put it on the number 1. Just a little. Okay, and then we're gonna fold that back and put it right on the edge. And then we gotta get a piece of white to go there. And it's little, so we'll just use this one. It's hard to tell this white which side's the right side. But anyway, there we go. All right, to the machine. Okay, again, right down the edge. Let's press it. All right, and that gives us our B2. On to B3, we fold it just like that. And then, if I could find my ruler, we would cut that off. Okay, there it is. Okay, we're gonna cut, give us our 1/4 inch there. And that's also white. It's white, but it's also a small piece, so we'll use a small piece of white. Yeah, if I was wanting a big piece, I couldn't find one. Anyway, who cares? We'll use a big one. Okay, again, right side up. And back to the machine. And I went right down the edge. I forgot to tell you, you don't have to just sew right there to there. You can just sew all the way across if you want to, because it don't matter. All right, let me press that. All right, then, okay, that gets 2 and 3. Now we're around here to 4. I'll cut some of this white off out of my way. Alright, now we need 4, so we can go fold it back right there on that line. And then we got to cut all that off, give us our 1/4 inch. And come back with that white. It's another tiny piece. All right, I found a smaller piece. Right side up. And to the machine. Okay, that gets the B4. Okay, so now we need B5, which will go back to the gingham. And I like the way she shades the part that is the color of the dress. All right, let's cut us a 1/4 inch here. You would think somebody as old as me would have learned paper piecing a long time ago, but I never did. Okay, let's get us a piece of gingham. And we're gonna put it right on the edge, face up, right on the edge. And okay, so that gives us our B5. Now we gotta get the B6, which is white. Fold this back, straight across. Cut off our 1/4 inch. Then get a piece of white. Okay, let's get a piece of white. I'll take a pretty big piece this time. Because the problem I have, if I try to use a regular piece, I sew it on there, and then when I flip it out, it's sticking over here, and then this doesn't cover it. So I just go ahead and use a big piece. At least till I learn how better. Alright, face up on the white. And back to the machine. Okay, we got all the pieces together, so back here again, don't forget just to leave their 1/4 inch they have there. Cut off the edges. I don't know how people talk so much and fill in the quiet part, but anyway, I'll try to think of something to talk about. And I better oil my ironing board before I do another one. Alright. So then you just pull the paper off. No muss, no fuss. You got this, which goes just with this. And there you go. It's so easy to me to do it this way. So anyway, we'll have to go on to C next.